Ikaze Kuri channel.
Hi guys, wanna come to my channel?
Hi guys,
Wanna come to my channel? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be so exciting because I have my guest here who is going to introduce herself in a little bit. But before we do that, make sure you subscribe here, somewhere here. I'm waiting. Okay, good. So hey,
Hi Yvette.
thank you so much for coming to be with us on this channel.
Oh, I'm so glad to be here.
Good. So tell the followers or the friends on YouTube, who are you? What are you studying? Where are you from? You know.
Okay. So hey guys, I'm Samyukta Nagaraj. I am from Tamil Nadu, India. So I am doing Masters in Industrial Engineering
Ooh.
at Auburn University. Yeah.
Nice, nice. So you heard it. It's not Samyuka, Samyuta. It's Samyukta.
Yeah, you got it right.
Right. I'm from Rwanda, and Sam is from India. So we have a lot of similarities and differences in our cultures, be it food, languages, dances, right?
Yeah.
So many different things. So today we're going to be talking about those combination of all those things. So let's start with food.
Yeah, food.
Food.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is the most, or what is the food you would say that I would be able to find on any street in your area, like the place where you are from?
Okay, you mean chaat, right? I mean like a snack. So
Any food.
Any food. So street food is like so common and so famous in India. So in the evenings when you're walking on the street, or when you're somewhere around, you will definitely, there is no place you could not find street food. You will definitely find street food. And one famous thing, if you've heard of it, it's called pani puri. It is a street food and it's like so famous.
Pani puri.
Yes.
I've seen it on some YouTube videos.
Really, it's so cool. I mean, you have the small puris, like puris are a small stuff which is made up of maida or something, and then you have pani is water. So you have different mint water, tomato water, so many things. Not exactly water, so they are different flavors. You put it inside this thing and then you put it in your mouth and then it's heaven. It is so tasty, yeah.
I'd like to try that. Do you like to make it?
Yes, I do.
Let's make it.
Yeah, definitely
Oh
we
my
should.
God. Okay, so what is an authentic or traditional dish, Indian dish,
Okay.
or Tamil Nadu dish?
Oh, that you got it right. Yeah. So I am from the south, and my state is called Tamil Nadu, and each state has its own thing. So in my state, an authentic meal has three things. So first we start with what's called sambar. So we have rice, and then the side dish is called sambar, and it's made of dal. So it has vegetables. It's a complete vegetarian
What
dish.
is dal? For people who don't know.
No, okay, so so dal, it's a type of lentil.
Lentils.
Yes. So it's completely vegetarian. So you put the vegetables, whatever vegetables you feel like eating in the dal, and then you make a curry or a soup, and that's what you start with. And then you have rasam. So yes. So that's a second dish. So rasam is made from dal, but it's a very different dish. So when you boil dal, you get water. So with that water, rasam is made.
That's like a dal soup.
Yeah, it's kind of like dal soup, but it's a fluid. It's like water, but it has all the spices and flavor and all that. And then finally, you end it with curd or yogurt. Yes.
You eat a lot of yogurt.
Yogurt. I do.
Okay.
So you have these three things, and this is what a complete South Indian meal has. And then of course you have a sweet. Without sweet, it's not complete.
And this is all vegetarian.
Yes,
or vegan.
it's all vegan. Yes, it is.
No, it's not. It's vegetarian because vegan will have to eliminate the yogurt.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right.
Okay,
Sorry,
vegetarian.
vegetarian. Yeah, it's vegetarian.
Wow, that sounds healthy.
Yes.
And I've tasted dal. The way you make it is really delicious.
Oh, really?
You guys should try it.
I'm glad you like it.
I like it. Okay, so that sounds good. For us in Rwanda, what is an authentic or traditional Rwandan dish? You guys will have to help me. Okay, so from what I know, like most Rwandans, they like what you call isombe.
Oh,
And
okay.
that's, have you tried isombe?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Isombe is like cassava leaves, so they are like boiled and mashed together, and they add so many things. They add like a peanut powder. We add different meats. It depends on what you like. A lot of people add like beef meat. And we put some vegetables like pepper, green pepper. We put tomatoes, green onions. We put a lot of things. Okay, so that's one. Another thing. So the Rwandan dish, the traditional Rwandan meal or dish is pretty much like boiled stuff.
Okay.
So it'll be like boiled potatoes, sweet potatoes. Or cassava boiled on beans.
Okay.
Okay, so every Rwandan meal, it will have some beans on the side.
Okay.
Whether you're eating ugali, which is another favorite meal for a lot of people, whether you're eating ugali, whether you're eating meat soup, whether you're eating anything, they like to have everything with their beans.
Oh, okay.
They're all about the beans.
Cool beans.
Cool beans. Yeah, everywhere you go in Rwanda, they'll give you anything, they'll add beans to it. Yeah, for lunch, for dinner, breakfast, of course, no. So actually, that leads me to a second question.
Okay.
What is your breakfast like? Like, what's a typical breakfast in your region? You can talk about your region.
Okay. So the breakfast is one thing which I like the most out of all the other things. So breakfast, we have something called idli. Idli.
Idli or idli?
Yes, idli.
Idli.
Yes. So idli, so it is made of rice flour. So it is, it's if you have seen it is like white in color. It's round.
Yeah.
And you have different chutneys. So chutney is something like sauce, not exactly sauce, but it's something that's related to sauce. It's a side dish for idli. So you have idli, you have chutneys, and then there is another thing called dosa.
Dosa.
Yes.
Try dosa.
Yes, you have, yeah. And then it is similar to pancake, but not exactly. And we have so many varieties of dosa, almost like 50 or even 100 varieties. It's like
That's
so
like different flavors, ingredients.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. The base is the same, but you have different flavors. It is so tasty, guys. It's so tasty. You should definitely try it.
If you're in urban area, you should visit.
Definitely.
You should visit. We live at no. Okay, we don't want intruders. But if you're in urban, make sure you visit us because she'll make really good dosa. Is it dosa or dosa?
Dosa.
Dosa. Okay. All right. So for a Rwandan breakfast, a typical Rwandan breakfast is pretty much what we call igikoma or tea. So igikoma is porridge.
Okay.
And it's usually made out of millet or sorghum. Usually people do like a mixture of sorghum, corn, soy, and then they'll add, some people prefer to add milk, like skim milk to it. But so it's either that with like bread or mandazi. You've tried mandazi before?
Yes, I have.
So mandazi is like an American donut. It's compared to like an American donut, but without the, what is it called? Without the sugar coating.
Okay.
Yeah. So people have the porridge with that, or bread, or they'll have tea and mandazi or bread, or even like tea with chapati.
Oh,
You know
chapati, yeah.
So for us, chapati can have it for breakfast with tea or porridge.
Okay.
That's pretty much a Rwandan breakfast. At least that's what I grew up having.
Oh.
Some people, like these days, maybe they're starting to include like fruits, some other things. And some people don't have breakfast.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not like most Rwandans, they eat like timely, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Okay.
But in the villages, most people don't do breakfast. But if they do, they'll do like porridge.
Okay.
Maybe porridge alone. But it's usually really fun. It's enough.
Okay. And you forgot your favorite thing, Yvette.
What is it?
Come on.
My preferred breakfast thing?
It's a drink. It's white in color.
Oh,
How can you forget?
Oh my god. So, most Rwandans, especially if they have cows, after every meal, like especially like dinner, some people also drink it at lunch, but most Rwandans like what we call ikivuguto. It's buttermilk.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
You like it too.
Yeah. Right.
Some people call it yogurt, but it's not yogurt. It's just ikivuguto, ikivuguto or buttermilk. So I love it, and fortunately I've been able to find it here at Walmart. Thank God. So in India, is there anything considered a taboo? Like, do you guys have taboos?
Yes, we do. We have a lot of them. So, okay, so this itself, I mean, you don't cross your legs and sit. I mean, yeah, when you sit, cross your legs and sit in front of elders, it means you are not giving respect, or you don't know manners, or it's something to do with that. So, especially girls, women are not supposed to cross their legs and sit. So I think it also,
because like here in America, a lot of people are like all girls, I think they'll cross their legs when they're seated.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
every country with their own stuff.
Right. Yes. So the other thing is inter-religion marriage weddings. So you're supposed to. We have so many religions. So you're supposed to marry a person from your own religion.
So if you're a Hindu, you can marry a Muslim.
Yes. Oh, wow. Yeah. So you're supposed to get married to a person in your religion. So that's considered a taboo, and it's changing. I mean, people are they do intercaste marriages, and it's changing.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and the next one I would say is you don't harm or eat cows. So that's a very big thing.
Yeah, I've heard about that one.
Yeah, so it's a very big thing, and it's followed, and I think it's good because cows, they are considered as
family members.
Yes, family members and holy animals. Like it has something that's related to God. So that's the reason we don't eat or harm cows, especially the Hindus. I mean, the Hindu people, they don't eat or harm cows.
Yeah.
So
Makes
I got a very big list, but so what about Rwanda? I think it's going to be interesting.
We also have a lot of taboos, but the ones I probably remember, I know when I was growing up, they used to tell us like a girl is not allowed to whistle.
Oh.
Especially during the night, you can't whistle. So they used to tell us when you whistle during the night that you are calling like snakes to come into the house.
Okay.
So your mom would be like, shh, shh, shh. Like you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
So that's one. Another one that's kind of, it's not written anywhere, but it's kind of silently pronounced. Like you can't eat on the street.
Oh, we have that in India too.
Like, we have some street food, but people look at you funny when people will go and buy street food, but they'll put in some packages and they take it home.
Yeah.
Like you can see a random on the street, like randomly eating a chapati or samosa or something. Like they will buy it, but they'll take it home.
Okay.
So it's kind of considered a taboo. Yeah. Another one. Where's another one? Oh. And women, okay, these days people do, but back in the days, women were not allowed to eat goat meat.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So they used to say that when you eat goat meat and you're a woman or a girl, that you have you get beard.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Yes, like I don't understand, but I've eaten a lot of it, and see, I don't have any.
Here is the proof.
Yeah. So our next thing to talk about is music. As most of you know, I'm a big fan of music, all kinds of music. Christian music, rap music, R&B, rock, jazz. I'm all about music. But I'm a really big fan of traditional music too.
Okay.
So in India, what is the famous, like the three famous singers, traditional singers? Who are your favorites?
Oh, okay. So yeah, I think our traditional music. I mean, the South Indian traditional music is kind of like Carnatic
What does that
music.
mean?
So it's more of it's got a tune. I mean,
Okay.
it's not like rock or jazz.
That's
It's
like a tune.
tune and soothing. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
So it's more of like Carnatic music. And my favorite singers are, the first one is A.R. Rahman. So yeah, so if you all know, he is a very good musician and he's got an Oscar for one of his movies, and yeah, he is doing so well and his music is like so much appreciated. And then there are other singers. For example, I also like Ilayaraja. Like he is a very his music is also like so wonderful and he's got a huge fan base, like all the 80s kids. The 90s kids. Yeah,
90s
he was,
kids.
yeah. So his music is wonderful, and his son is called Yuvan Shankar Raja. He's one of my favorites. So he's got a lot of like romantic songs
Okay.
and all.
I
Yeah,
feel like all your music are romantic songs.
it is, since the music, it comes from the movies. So in movies, we have a lot of like romantic stuff. I mean, the genre is romantic action. Everything, it goes with romance. So,
Yeah.
So that's a reason. Like every movie has one or two romantic songs, and then you end up having like a lot of romantic songs. It's interesting and it's so good. If you get a chance to listen to one of these songs by any of these singers, it'll be great. Yeah.
That's good. That's good. I mean, actually, I grew up like most Rwandans. You know yourself. We all grew up watching Indian movies.
Oh,
We
really?
didn't understand a thing,
Okay.
but we loved watching them. Like we even like memorized some songs.
Oh,
Like I know this song. I say,
Kahuna pyar hai.
but the way we said it was so funny.
Uh-huh.
So I was saying, Kahuna pyar hai.
Oh.
Like, I don't even know if that's the way it's supposed to be pronounced, but we all had different ways of singing those songs. So, anyways, so for us in Rwanda, my favorite traditional singers are, the first one is Kayirangwa.
Okay.
She lives in Belgium, but I think she's been there since genocide, a little bit before that,
Okay.
but she's been there for a long time. She's my favorite.
No.
The next one is Masamba.
Mm-hmm.
We call him Inore Masamba. He lives in Rwanda. He's also really good. The third one is so hard to choose, but I think I'll say Jules Senore. Jules Senore is my third preferred traditional singer. But also Teta Diana is really good.
So Yvette, can you sing for us your favorite song?
My favorite traditional song?
Yes.
Whew. There's this song I used to like, I still like it. It's by Kayirangwa, of course.
Okay.
It goes, so first of all, for all traditional, I think it's most traditional songs from Rwanda, they kind of have the same rhythm.
Okay.
So if you hear any song that goes like, you can tell it's probably a Rwandan song.
Oh.
Okay, so this song goes like, amahanga y'ahandi wagira ngo ni beza baraduhiga ubukungu bakaduhiga ubuhanga baduhiga uburanga bakaduhiga ubutwari ahubwo twazabajya hehe twaza I can go on.
Awesome! It was so good, Yvette.
Thank you so much. I love that song. So what is yours? Sing for us.
Oh,
your
I've
turn.
heard. Yeah, I'm not a good singer, but
I'm not either.
No, you were too good. Okay, so I have a lot of favorite songs. My recent favorite song is this one. So it goes like this. இதுவரை போகலாம் என்று நீ சொல்ல வேண்டும் என்று நான் விடாமல் கேட்கிறேன் தேன் முத்தங்கள் மட்டுமே போதும் என்று சொல்வதால் விடாமல் போகிறேன் பூங்காற்றே நீ வீசாதே நான் தான் இங்கே விசிறி. Yeah, it's a very big song and it's a romantic song.
Oh, really? It sounds like a lullaby.
Oh, really?
So good though.
Yeah.
Like, I'll go to sleep. That was the way you sang it.
Yeah, right. It's such a good
though.
song. Yeah, so soothing and so.
I want to learn some Indian words. Like,
Oh, cool.
if I'm in India, and probably it's my first time, how do I greet people? How do I say hi?
Okay, so you basically say Vanakkam.
Wanna come?
Yes. Okay, so if you're going to say this to a North Indian, definitely they won't understand. I mean, if they do not know, because we have like different languages. Each state has a different
So that's
language.
like Tamil.
Yes, it is Tamil.
Mhm.
Yeah, so you say Vanakkam.
Wanna come?
Vanakkam, yeah.
Okay.
That's
hi.
yeah.
Do,
Yes.
do I have to do this?
Yes,
or-
it is like this.
Wanna come?
Hey, you got it.
If your mom is watching, wanna come?
Oh, how do you do it in Rwanda?
So in Rwanda, I say we don't do this, but
Okay.
so you say midway. Midway is hi, how are you? It's kind of like combined word.
Midway.
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 Yeah.
Oh.
So midway is if you've seen that person like recently,
Mm-hmm.
and then if it's your first time, you say muraho.
Muraho.
Muraho is
Okay.
like it's also like hi, but like it's also formal, and it's for a person that you have not seen for a long time.
Okay.
Yeah, muraho, and then we always add neza.
Mhm.
Muraho neza.
Muraho Neza.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like hi, how are you? Are you doing well? Muraho neza.
Okay.
So yeah, and then if it's a person like if it's your fellow,
Mm-hmm.
maybe he or she is across the street, you can just say vite.
Vite.
Or if it's on the phone, you can say, hey, Vite, Amakuru.
Oh,
Amakuru is how are you?
Mhm.
You know, so that's it. Yeah. Another thing is, so if I get into like a restaurant,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not like a foodie or anything, but just in case I'm lost in India or I want to help myself like get some food in a certain restaurant,
Mhm.
how do I say maybe I'm hungry or
Okay. So you say it like this. So எனக்கு பசிக்குது.
Oh my god.
It's a big word.
Let's just say it.
Um,
Enaku pasikida.
exactly. So
Enaku pasikida.
yeah. So எனக்கு is for me.
Mhm.
Okay, for me. So it's எனக்கு
Mhm.
பசிக்குது.
Enaku pasikida.
Exactly. That's how it goes.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So that means I'm hungry.
Yes.
How about I'm so hungry, like I'm dying.
எனக்கு ரொம்ப பசிக்குது.
Enaku romba pasikida. Oh my god. How do you say thank you?
நன்றி.
Nandri.
Yes.
Wanakam, Nandri.
Yeah.
Okay. Easy, Nandri. And Namaste is Hindi, right?
Sorry.
Namaste?
Namaste is Hindi.
Hindi.
Hindi. Yeah. Hindi.
Okay, that one is
Namaste.
famous.
Mm.
Okay. Nandri. Nandri or Nandri?
Nandri.
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 Nandri. Okay, okay. So in Rwanda, say thank you, say Murakoze.
Morakoze. Do you
Murakoze.
have a gesture or something like that?
Mm.
Or just Morakoze?
No, we don't have a gesture.
Okay.
We just say Murakoze and we always add like chane, which means a lot. Thank you so much. We say like so much. So
Okay.
thanks a lot. So we say Murakoze chane.
Morakoze chane.
Sometimes you see like an elderly person, we say we kind of bend a little bit, just a little bit.
Okay.
We don't do it so much.
Okay.
But we say like Murakoze chane, mama, or Murakoze papa.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Yeah.
And also when we're greeting like an old person, we usually like put a left hand on the arm. I don't know if people still do this today, but it's something I always saw people doing. So they say muraho.
Oh,
You
okay.
know, if it's an old person, but like if you're trying to like show respect, you say muraho.
Moraho.
Yeah. So you say it again.
Muraho.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Muraho. Yeah. Oh, Muraho neza.
Muraho Nisa.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, if I was to come to India, what is the first place you would want me to visit?
Oh, it's definitely the Taj Mahal. So it's one of the 7 wonders of the world. So I would definitely love for you to visit the Taj Mahal.
Where's there?
Oh, so Taj Mahal, it was built by Shah Jahan. He was a Mughal emperor for his wife Mumtaz, and it's a tomb. It's a tomb that has Mumtaz the body in it. Like it's a tomb. So it was built by Shah Jahan for his wife. So it's a symbol of like love or romance or whatever. So yeah, yes, it's so glamorous and it's so beautiful. Like it's like white in color. It's like sparkling. Yeah, it's got a different structure. The architecture. No, it is in the north. So it is in the capital of India, like Delhi. So exactly, it is in Agra. So Agra is a city in Delhi. So it is right there. And yeah, definitely. I think everybody should visit. I mean, if you get a chance to go to India, you should definitely visit the Taj.
If I ever go there, I'll take you guys there. I'll be vlogging my way there.
Oh.
Okay, so in Rwanda, okay, I'm going to say 2 things.
Okay.
I asked for one, but I'm going to be selfish and say 2 things.
Okay.
But so I feel like the first place you can visit is the King's Palace.
Oh,
It's located in the south of Rwanda, in a district called Nyanza. So it's pretty much like the one you just told me. It's like a house where a king used to like reside.
Okay.
So it has like the old traditional architecture. It's really beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
And another place you'd like to visit is the Gorilla Park, which is in the northern of Rwanda, the northern province of Rwanda. It's really beautiful, and Rwanda is probably among the few countries that still have gorillas.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I've never been there, to be honest.
Oh no!
But I dream to be there. Like if I go to Rwanda, I feel like it would probably be my first destination.
Yeah.
Well, it's a lot of things. It's a lot of beautiful things. You can sit here like all day and talk about it, but we have to end the video here. So it was so wonderful having you on my channel. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, Yvette. It was so good. It was such a pleasure.
And I can't wait to visit Tamil Nadu or
God.
India. You'll be my guide.
Oh, definitely. Oh my god, that will be so interesting.
Yeah, and when you come to Rwanda,
Yes,
I'll go there. I'll go there. Glasgow is not easy, but I'll go. Thank you so much.
Okay. Morakoze. And what
Nandri, is it Nandri?
Yes, Nandri.
Yay, and we're eager. So guys, that was it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, make sure you give it a thumbs up and comment below in the section down here. And also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. Thank you so much. Bye bye. We love you.